Well, Josh, city leaders met last week to discuss the issue of gun violence as the numbers climb higher and higher. I spoke to a Temple researcher to find out why gun violence is increasing. Stop to it.
2021 is on track to be the most violent year we've experienced in our lifetimes.
And he's right. Take a look at the scene of a shooting in Nicetown over the weekend that left 5 people wounded and 1 man dead. He was shot 14 times. According to Philadelphia police, there have been 111 homicides this year, a 29% increase compared to this time last year. Mayor Kenney says that part of the issue is the amount of firearms that are out there.
The number of guns that are on the street is irrational and crazy.
Researchers at Temple's Lewis Katz School of Medicine recently found that containment measures due to the pandemic are linked to an increase in gun violence. Director of Trauma Research, Dr. Jessica Beard, led the team for the study. She says that what we're seeing in 2021 is actually a decrease from when the pandemic started.
Because shootings have been increasing over the past several years in Philadelphia, just kind of like on a slope like this. And then in March, we had a big spike, and we've actually come down now.
Dr. Beard says moving forward, gun violence must not be looked at as solely a law enforcement issue, but also a health crisis.
Approaching gun violence and framing and understanding gun violence as a public health problem is going to be really key.
According to Dr. Beard, that means
addressing the root causes of gun violence, which are poverty and structural racism.
Community leaders met Wednesday to discuss what mitigation efforts look like. Pastor Carl Day, member of the Philadelphia Office of Violence Prevention, says the real work starts in the streets.
Getting outside, meeting people where they are, and having conversations. If they shooting outside, we need to be outside. You know what I mean? So get outside, introduce yourself, talk to people.
Yesterday is calling on community leaders to decide and get into the community. The city will now hold regular briefings on gun violence, as well as try to cut the unemployment rates and find people jobs. They will also work with the police department on trying to bridge the gap between the youth and law enforcement. Reporting on North Broad Street for a Temple Update, I'm Nicolle Majette. Josh, back to you.